Henry, hey, what are we doing for our date tomorrow?
Hey, Olivia. How about a scenic drive along the Blue Ridge Parkway? The fall foliage is gorgeous this time of year.
A drive? Just a drive? I was thinking of something more.
Oh, did you have something else in mind?
Well, how about we stop for a nice steak dinner on the way back? The real deal, not some chain restaurant.
Ha, I see. You really do love your fancy food, don't ya?
If it's expensive and delicious, I love it.
Right.
Oh, and before the drive, can we swing by that jewelry boutique, the usual one?
What? We're going there again?
Obviously.
Why do you want to go there?
My friend's boyfriend just got her that new necklace from the new designer collection. My friend showed it off to me, but it was so beautiful, so I want one too. I've got to get it.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Oh, fine. I was hoping you'd buy me a new designer bag.
Is that another one that costs thousands?
Yep, 3,000. That's pocket change for my future husband, right?
Not really.
What?
I'm just saying, I can't do this today. so I believe you're innocent in all this. But do you have anything you'd like to say? Well, if that's the case, we actually met at a singles mixer. The whole point is that it's only open to unattached people, so it never crossed my mind she could be married. And not that it matters, but our relationship was mostly just drives and dinners. It never got physical. I see. Understood. I can't believe this. I really feel like an idiot. Please don't. She was very careful. This wasn't carelessness on your part. It was planning on hers. Can I say? Yes, what is it? Even though I didn't know, I'm truly sorry for my part in this. I should have been more alert and cautious about this relationship. Please let me know if there's anything I can do. I appreciate that. I think we're both in a complicated position here, but you've shown genuine remorse, so we're good on that front. And actually, the day you turned down the date, I was able to track down another man she'd been seeing. What? Another man? When you weren't available, she reached out to the other guy she was stringing along and took him out on a date, probably to get that expensive gift out of him. Come to think of it, she did mention that she really wanted a $3,000 new designer bag that day, so that was the purpose of that date. Yes. And when you were unavailable, she pivoted immediately. Same script, different target. Same script? She tells each of you some version of the same story. Successful independent woman, never found the right man, finally found someone special, hints about marriage, expensive tastes that need to be satisfied. She told me she'd been single her whole life, that she'd been waiting for the right person. She told me the same thing when we met 5 years ago. That's genuinely chilling. It is. That other man also believed she was single and was being led on with hints about marriage while she drained him just like you. Oh, I see. So I was being two-timed, or I guess three-timed, including her husband, just for financial support. Yes, 3 men all at once. How does a person even manage that logistically? She's very organized. Different days of the week, different stories, different phones. I found a notes app on the prepaid phone where she'd tracked each of us. What gifts she'd gotten, what excuses she'd used, what stage the relationship was in. She had notes on us, like a project management system. That's horrifying! It's a lot to absorb, I know. I'm sorry you're in this situation. Honestly, I feel worse for you. You were married to her. It's been a difficult few weeks, yes, but I'd rather know the truth than continue in the dark. If there's anything I can do to help, testimony, records, whatever you need, I want to help. I may take you up on that. My attorney will advise me on what evidence is most useful. I know this is a lot to take in, but let's meet in person to figure out our next steps and take action. Of course. I actually have plans with Olivia this coming Saturday, so it would be better to meet before that, right? Yes, I'd prefer to have everything in place before Saturday.
talking to?
Nobody fed me anything. I figured it out on my own. The receipts, the second phone, the notes you kept.
Ted, I think there's been a misunderstanding. Whatever you saw, whatever you think you know, let me explain.
I'm saying everything is already out. The evidence is sitting on the coffee table in the living room, along with the divorce papers. And the business card of the attorney I've hired, so check all of that later.
Divorce papers? Ted, wait. Can we please just talk about this in person? Whatever you think happened, I'm sure we can work it out.
We can talk in person, but the outcome won't change. My attorney has already been briefed.
You hired an attorney without even talking to me first?
You had an affair without talking to me first. I think we're past the courtesy stage.
I want to see this so-called evidence. You can't just accuse me like this.
It's on the coffee table. Feel free to review it. Also, I've terminated the lease on this apartment. Your move-out date is this Saturday, so you'd better start packing.
Wait, what? You canceled the lease of this high-rise? But I have friends coming over for a party next week. What am I going to say to them?
That is really not the problem right now.
But you can't just cancel a lease without my consent. I live here too.
The lease is in my name. I can and I did.
This is insane. You're being completely unreasonable.
Just go, please.
No, I'm not going anywhere. This is my home.
If you refuse to leave a canceled lease, you'll be charged with unlawful occupancy.
Excuse me? You would actually call the police on me?
I would contact my attorney, who would contact yours once you find one.
I can't believe this is happening. Ted, we've been together for 5 years. You'd really throw all of that away?
You're the one who threw it away. I'm just responding accordingly. And there's a formal notice in there, too. I'm seeking $30,000 in damages. Make sure you read it.
30,000? On what grounds? You can't just invent a number.
It's not invented. It's itemized. Marital funds spent on non-marital activities, restitution for documented deception. My attorney will walk you through it.
I'll get my own lawyer. This is harassment.
That is absolutely your right. You should.
I will, and when this is all sorted out, you're going to feel humiliated. Ted, I want you to listen to me carefully.
I'm listening.
Whatever you found, whatever you think it means, I love you, okay? I made mistakes, but I love you. That has to count for something.
It would have before all of this.
Then let's start over. We can go to counseling. We can move somewhere new. We can...
Olivia, I've already filed.
You can just unfile. It's simple as that.
But I don't want to.
But is this about money? Because if it's about money, we can figure it out. I'll stop spending. I'll get a job, a real one.
No, it's not about money.
Then what is it about? What do you actually want from me right now?
I want you to read the documents on the coffee table and start making plans. My attorney will be there this afternoon. Just wait for them there.
Henry! Oh, I really need your help.
Olivia, what's going on?
It's been the worst week of my life. I'm so glad I have you.
What happened?
About today's date, can I just come to your place? Actually, I'm already on my way there.
Why?
Maybe we could start living together. Starting today?
What? Where is this coming from so suddenly?
Well, okay, the truth is, my husband kicked me out of the apartment.
Your husband.
I know. I should have told you. I'm sorry I kept it from you for so long. It just never felt like the right time.
When exactly would the right time have been?
Henry, I was going to tell you. I was scared you'd leave.
So instead you lied to me all this time.
I omitted. There's a difference.
No, there really isn't.
But what we have is real love, real connection. So you'll forgive me, right? Henry, think about all the time we've spent together. The drives, the dinners, the laughs. That wasn't fake. My feelings for you are real.
Your feelings for me, right?
Why do you keep saying things like that?
Don't you understand what you've done? You betrayed me!
I know. But even so, we have a strong bond, right? We can overcome this together. You'll eventually forgive me for all this. So here's the thing. My husband is willing to give me a divorce for $30,000.
$30,000?
Right, so if you pay just $30,000, you and I can get married. You don't want to lose me, do you? Pay up and I'm all yours.
Huh? Are you serious right now? What does a marriage fraudster think she's saying?
What? Henry, why would you say such a thing? I come to you vulnerable, asking for help, and that's what you say to me?
You come to me asking for $30,000 after months of lying about being single. I'd say marriage fraudster is pretty accurate.
But you always used to spend so much on me. What happened to that, Henry?
That Henry didn't know he was being played.
You weren't being played. I genuinely care about you.
How much did you genuinely care about me? Never mind, don't say anything.
Okay, I have a complicated life. It doesn't mean my feelings for you aren't real.
Complicated, huh? That's one word for it.
You love me, don't you?
Moved specifically so you couldn't show up and latch on to me. Your husband Ted suggested it.
You moved out? And why is Ted involved? How do you know him? Henry, what is going on? I am standing on the street outside a building where you no longer live. Can you please explain?
Hey, just think about it. If Ted figured out about your affairs, obviously he reached out to me, too. That's just logic. I don't see why you're surprised.
What? When did he contact you?
Few days ago.
And you didn't say anything to me?
I figured it would come up.
Henry, whatever Ted told you, he's biased, he's angry, and he's not giving you the full picture.
He gave me quite a lot of the picture, actually. Photos, records, the notes from your phone.
He showed you those?
Which means he basically told me everything. How you posed as a single woman, strung me along with fake talk of marriage, and drained me for expensive gifts. And about the other man you were seeing at the same time. All the details about this scam of yours.
No way. Look, that situation is complicated. You don't understand the context. Please, you've got to listen to what I have to say. I can explain this.
Don't give me any pathetic excuses. Nothing is going to change this. We have solid evidence for everything. If I'd known you were married, I never would have gotten involved in a relationship with you. And I'm not the kind of guy who keeps dating someone who's juggling 3 men at once.
It wasn't like that. My marriage to Ted was over in every meaningful sense. But some people stay in unhappy marriages. It happens.
And I was helping you cope with your unhappy marriage?
Henry, can we please just talk somewhere in person? I'm on the street. This is humiliating.
No way. Bottom line, there is absolutely no way I'm marrying a marriage fraudster who uses men as ATMs.
That's cruel. Was what we had really worth nothing to you?
What we had was built on a lie. You told me you were single. You told me you'd been alone for years, waiting for the right man. Every single thing you said to build what we had was scripted.
But my feelings weren't scripted. My feelings for you were real.
Don't talk to me about love. You were running a 3-way scam. 3 relationships, 3 victims, 1 big con. It's disgusting. I've had enough of this. I'm done.
So that's it? After everything?
After everything you fabricated, yes.
Fine, be that way. But don't think you're walking away clean from this. You spent money on me voluntarily.
I spent money on someone I believed was my girlfriend. There's a legal term for what you did to create that belief. Ted's attorney can explain it.
Are you trying to threaten me?
No, I'm informing you of the situation.
But wait, what am I supposed to do now? I'm in a desperate situation here. I have nowhere to go except my parents' house, but we're not on good terms.
Actually, that's taken care of, so you don't have to worry about that.
What? What does that mean?
Actually, Ted asked me a favor. He said if you tried to move in with me to let him know.
Huh? About what? You and Ted have been coordinating this whole time?
Yes, since we met, he's a very organized person.
What's that supposed to mean?
Anyway, they should be arriving just about now.
Who should?
Your parents.
What?
It turned out that Olivia and her parents had been estranged. The truth was that in her late teens, she'd stolen $50,000 from her family and run away from home, going completely off the radar for over a decade. When she married Ted, she told him she'd cut off her toxic parents. That's how she kept the lie going. Sent back to her family home, Olivia faced consequences from all sides. Ted filed for divorce and damages. I and the third man she'd been scamming pressed charges for marriage fraud and sued for reimbursement of the money she'd extracted from us. It all eventually settled out of court, but by then Olivia had racked up over $150,000 in debt. These days she lives under her parents' roof, handing over almost every paycheck to pay off what she owes. Not exactly the high life she was after. So, that being said, after all this chaos, as for me, I turned the page, threw myself back into work at my new place, and started fresh. About a year later, I started seeing Ted's sister. But that's a story for another time.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.